Welcome to Quirky Queen's Journals. My name's Kirsten. I have been making these wonderful jelly prints using Play-Doh. Now, I was watching Shawna at Created and Made Studios. Oh, she's fabulous with the gel plate. She's got so many ideas. So, I've made some. I've got a few. I never kept any of those stamps. I just kept rolling it back up and making more. But I've made some in advance and I'll also make some with you. I've just used these ceramic type tools. But you can use the old pens, the back of a paintbrush, a fork from the kitchen. What Shawna did was she was actually using textures of items around her so that she could recreate that texture on the gel plate. So I've got some ready made. In fact, we'll just make one first. Oh, I also have a hair bobble and string because they're very helpful. Oh, now this Play-Doh is about 4 years old. I discovered it when I was cleaning up the bedrooms up the stairs. This belongs to my grandson, but he won't mind me taking a couple of tubs. I just roll it into a ball. Now what I'm doing is I'm kind of doing repeating patterns, so I'm keeping it quite small. And I've just been using my hand to lay it out. Now there is a whole load of Play-Doh tools as well. I should have brought down the rolling pin from it. What I like about the Play-Doh is its flexibility, so nothing needs to be perfect. I just like having the bobble. There's something about it that just works. Yeah, so obviously this will be, nothing's quite even. So I tried this with air dry clay, but what happens is, because when that dries, it dries solid, so that won't show up in the gel plate. But whereas when we do this, because we can kind of let it roll, it'll be fine. Now I like this tool. This is it's like half a circle, and I like the way that I can do incomplete circles in different directions with it. Right, I'll just use the back of this. So this is more, this will give a more solid look. As in you know, it'll leave the paint in a sort of perfect circle on the gel plate. Now the other thing I like about it as well is I'll use this. You can pull at it, so you can kind of stretch your design. I'd use my finger if it catches a bit. And then here, do you know what it feels like to me? It feels like cake decorating. Don't know if you'd buy any of my cake designs though. There we go. So that was that. So this is transparent magenta. The turquoise blue is opaque. And put some purple on as well. Probably don't have enough there. think we're okay. This is just cheap drawing paper for my kids' drawing book. Actually feels thinner than printer paper, so maybe like 70 GSM instead of 80. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. Oh, the ombre effect worked very well with it, didn't it? Let me turn it round. I could feel it just sticking a bit. Oh. So I started a collage on a 12 by 12 deep canvas. I think the repeating pattern is actually very helpful to give cohesion. I don't know what made me do it because I haven't collaged in ages. But anyway, there we go. Not sure what I want to do to it next. I have put some gesso on the top. Let's lift it with gold and we'll put it on tissue paper for the collage. It's rose gold now. I just used this one. I actually pressed my lino cuts into it. Okay. This is just cheap tissue paper. Let me find a white piece. Okay. Will we try it again with less pink? I think so. I'm going to put the tiniest little bit of the black in as well. It's basically bronze now, isn't it? I have this one. So this is a mixture of the lino cut and just using the tools I was showing you. So what's nice for this, for collage paper, is it's good to have these, but then when you use this as collage and you put it on something, the layers that are underneath will actually create the shape. Rather than it just being a solid colour. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's a bit crazy here. So this is the collage started. I'm not sure what I'm going to do to it next, but I'll come up with something. This is a sort of line work drawing I did of a house, and that is another gel plate print of a stencil I have. This is what I've got left over from it, so I'm keeping a hold of them because obviously as the layers build, it'll be good to introduce them back in. Now, gel printing on top of the gel prints, that was my most successful. That's just kind of hidden everything. I think that was structured enough, and because the paint's opaque, and really the stamp has acted consistently throughout, that's why that worked. This one's all a bit too blurry, and what's underneath is blurry. Same, and that's just lost entirely. So wasn't so good on them, but these are the originals that you seen at the start. Love these a lot. Love them. Now these are the gel prints for the collage. So some of them are a bit hit and miss, but they're all going to be good to use, because they're all going to add something different, and I am going to have a pinky grey theme in one of them. Right, this is one that I did a multi-layered print with the poster paint, and I just kept repeatedly, I kind of lost it. And then we have the one where we stamped into the turquoise blue and then put the ombre colours to lift it. I like these very much, and thank you Shawna at Created and Made Studio. She's got lots of good ideas, definitely worth having a look. And I hope you enjoyed it, and take care, and hope to see you soon. Bye.